You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your standards. And most people have never clearly defined theirs. Goals are what you aim for. Standards are what you refuse to go below. A goal says, I want to be a great leader. A standard says, I will never make a decision based on emotion alone. A goal says, I want a strong marriage. A standard says, I will never let conflict go unresolved past 24 hours. Goals inspire, but standards hold. Goals are where you are going. Standards are who you are along the way. And here's what most people miss. When you don't clearly define your standards, you don't have any. You just have preferences, and preferences bend under pressure. Standards don't. I'm not talking about perfection. Nobody meets their standards every single day. But there's a difference between a person who has a standard and occasionally falls short and a person who has no standard at all and just reacts to whatever life brings. The first one has something to return to. The second one has nothing holding them in place. If you know the difference between a goal and a standard, double tap your screen right now. Standards are clarity made permanent. They're the part of your identity that doesn't shift with your mood, your circumstances, or your comfort level. They're what make you trustworthy because people know what they can expect from you, especially under pressure. The people others trust the most aren't the most talented. They're the most consistent. And consistency comes from standards, not motivation. Today, write down one standard, not a goal, a standard, something you will not go below regardless of the circumstances. Then ask yourself, have I been living at the standard, or have I been treating it as a preference that I bend when things get hard? Clarity becomes accountability when it's built on standards. This is part of my framework in my book, Be No One, An Architect's Guide to Inner Authority. The book gives you the tools to define your standards and build the identity around them. It's on Amazon. Link is in my bio. Comment standard if you're ready to stop bending, and share this with someone who needs to hear that consistency is built,